Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is going to be your 2025 forecast. We're just going to delve into kind of what the energies are that are happening for 2025. Now, because there is going to be a lot of cards, I'm going to take it quarter by quarter. That way it will be a little bit easier to understand, I think, as well, because there'll be a lot of cards, like I said. Sagittarius, now that we are approaching 2025, I hope that you had a wonderful 2024. It'll be interesting to see what we can anticipate as we move through 2025. Thank you again for all of your love and support this year. I do truly appreciate it. We are going to start with your energies. So we're going to get your energies first, find out what those incoming energies are, Sagittarius. Oops, and then we'll go from there. Now, I will make sure to list all of the decks in the description box, just so that you know which cards have been used for this reading. So, Spirit, Angels, Guides, for the beautiful sign Sagittarius, what would you like to share as we move through 2025? This is going to be the first quarter, so we're talking January, February, and March. Now, I'm going to also take another energy card from the Wisdom of the Oracle. So we will get another additional energy card here. Spirit, Angels, Guides. Oh, you've got a lot of things changing. This is really good. I love this regeneration card, and it comes at a perfect time. So you have got number 29, the World. The World is really in the traditional tarot deck. Major Arcana, the World is the end of the Fool's journey. So it is like time to wrap things up. I think that there are things in your life that you're ready to say, yeah, you know what, that path, that was great. I've learned my lessons. It's, I've completed my goal here, and now I'm ready to embark on something else. And that coming along with number 46, regeneration, is really, again, about starting fresh. It's really closing out cycles and beginning new cycles. It's the end of delays here too, because I think you've been, I think that you've had a lot of ambitions. I think that you're setting a lot of goals for 2025. But before you can continue on that path to bring all of those goals and ambitions to fruition, there are certain things that need to close the door with. So there is beautiful energy here with you closing cycles and bringing in new energy. So excellent way to start a new year. So now let's get your angel message. This will be the message from your angels, specifically for the first 3 months, so January, February, March. Let's see what your angels would like to share with you. Sometimes it's little words of wisdom. Oh, and this is absolutely beautiful. Number 20, it's time to celebrate. Cultivate an air of celebration today. Yeah, you're celebrating things because, again, things that were maybe unsettled. Everything is starting to settle. Everything is starting to align. It's now time for you to begin your new and next adventure. So time to celebrate. All right, now let's get more messages. Let's get your tarot cards. We're going to get the tarot cards for the World and for regeneration. Let's find out some more messages here. Find out what's happening here for you. Wow, those 3 go together for sure. Those 4 go together. All right, let's see here. All right, we're going to start and then we're going to clarify. Now we've got this beautiful 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups, cups being of our emotions. This is a card of really feeling like you have to choose wisely. And I think a lot of this has to do with, yes, you are wrapping up and closing out cycles, but now there's this huge world of opportunities for you, ready for you. And I think that there are all these thoughts and things that you would really like to bring into the light of day. So again, with the 7 of Cups, it can be a little bit of overwhelming energy because we want to try and bring all of this to light. The key to success with the 7 of Cups is to prioritize things, because by prioritizing, you'll be able to figure out, what is the best course of action to really start something new. We don't always want to have our mind or our emotions, like castles in the air and always thinking about the things that we would like to do. This really is about choosing wisely about where you want to begin your next venture. The Ten of Wands, I think that you've had a lot of burdens, and I think that you've had a lot of responsibility. I think you're somebody who takes a lot of responsibility on. With the Ten of Wands, this being very much Sagittarius energy as well. There's goals that you're setting for yourself, and you, I think you have a perfectionism about you that makes it hard for you to delegate. So you do tend to take on more than the average person. But I also feel like you have the strength to be able to do it as well. But with the Ten of Wands being the number 10, I think you're figuring out, again, with the World card, you're figuring out how to wrap all of that up. You're really figuring out how you can sort of take some of this responsibility and weight off of your shoulders, because you do have a vision as to what the end result is for you. And it's going to be a lot easier and a lot quicker for you to get to that end result and to that finish line if you release some of the burdens that you may be carrying. And some of those burdens that you're carrying could be because there are so many choices, and you're really, you're really careful about choosing wisely. Now, along with that, you also got number 20, Judgment. This is a beautiful card as well. And I really think it goes kind of hand in hand with all of the regeneration that's taking place, the transformations that are taking place for you at this time in this first 3 months. The Judgment card is doing a compassionate review of your past so that you can, again, put closure to certain things in your life, whether those be work-related contracts, family situations, relationships, whether platonic or love. Again, the Judgment card is really, again, look, you've got this owl in the tree here, and that's all about wisdom. It's about making choices with using your inner knowing and using your wisdom. You are ready for a new, fresh start with this Judgment card. And I believe that this is an energy that is really, really coming through strongly for you right in the beginning, like the January, the February, again, you are ready for change, and you're the one that's facilitating the change. And then you got the beautiful number 17, the star, and the star is all about hope. It's all about alignment. It's all about really seeing that big star bright in the sky and really feeling like it's guiding you in the direction to healing, to recuperation, to overflowing emotions that really lead you towards success. I feel like that everything is flowing effortlessly for you at this time. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that you're being able to figure out where you kind of say, this is the end of the road here for me, for this part of my life. And now I'm ready to embark on my new adventure. All right, so with that, let's get some clarifying cards. Let's find out a little bit more. So let's find out what your angels would like to share with you with further messages. So we're going to start with the 7. We're going to take them in stride here. So the 7 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. Let's find out, because I really feel like the burdens could be because you know that you have to make some choices, and you know that you have to use your wisdom. You don't want to rush into anything because you want to make sure that you are thinking carefully, because this is a whole new beginning for you. You want to set the pace, with a lot of strength, a lot of courage, and you want to set it on the right foot. So let's see. And you have this, you've got a lot of choices. Oh my goodness, it came up again. Okay, you've got 3 cards here. Wow. Big, huge changes for you, Sagittarius. Like, I feel like your whole life is changing here. Big time. It's time to celebrate because there are changes that are coming. The 7 of Chalices comes up to clarify the 7 of Cups, which is the same card. The butterfly means something, because those butterflies is all about the transformations that are taking place in your life. And I believe that there is this great sense of weight on your shoulders, because again, I think that you are being given opportunities to move in certain directions, and you have to choose wisely as to which is going to be the best and most lucrative a direction for you. You want a direction and a path in life that brings you clarity, that there's deep understanding and knowledge. There's a spirituality to it. They're definitely, it has to be something that challenges you. It has to be something that brings you joy and happiness and a sense of adventure. So again, with all these choices that are being kind of presented to you, it's a matter of figuring out how do you make this decision? Now, I think for some of you, the decision might end up being made for you, because the Tower card, number 16, is again the restructure of something, right? It's something, the Tower comes down and then you rebuild it. So I do believe you are closing things out in your life, because there are sudden things that are changing your thought process, changing your path, changing the way you emotionally are linked to things. But again, with that, the Tower card, you also got number 13, the Death card. So an extreme amount of transformations. In the first 3 months, you are going to see incredible change. And I think this incredible change is going to be the healing light that you've been looking for. It's going to bring you the answers that you've been looking for. And it's going to be that fresh start and that sense of renewal that's happening for you as well. The Tower is really helping you release whatever's been burdening you. And it's helping you to figure out how to not be so indecisive. You're going to know exactly what, you're going to have the choices laid in front of you. You're going to prioritize what they are, and then you're going to make a decision. Definitively, you're going to make a decision. Now let's find out with the Judgment and the Star card. Let's find out what's happening with the Judgment and the Star card. We're going to go through the whole deck just in case there's multiple messages, because there very well could be for you, Sagittarius. There we go. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3 here. You are letting go of a lot of things in your life. You are and I think this is why you've got the Star card, because I think there is some healing. There's things from your past, I think, that are changing, and I think that you are at the point in your life now where you're ready to start this new 2025 year out fresh. And the only way to do that is to let go of things in the past that have hurt you or have deceived you or have, are just things that you knew were, you weren't following your true path, your true, what brings out the best of you, and you're ready to let go. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're letting go of those old energies, and that could be the Seven of Swords as well. Sometimes, with the Seven of Swords, it can be people or situations around you that you feel have maybe misled you in a way, but you're ready to let go of that. I don't think you're afraid to also close out certain situations and relationships in your life, because again, if they're not for your highest good, and if they're not following the same path or don't have the same morals and values as you, a situation or people, you're ready to say, yeah, it's time. It is my time now. It's my time to kind of put myself first, and it's okay to put yourself first, because that's not being selfish. We have to follow what our heart wants, and we have to follow what our guidance tells us, because it's what brings out our true passions. It brings out our creativity, and it brings out who we truly are, and we learn something from it. And I think that 2024 was really a learning year. And now this is the year where you are going to start off by regenerating all of your energy, releasing things from your past, releasing things in your life that were not good for you. And now you're ready to think about your new sense of life purpose. And I think so there's a lot of deep thinking going on in this first 3 months. With the Hermit card, Virgo energy, this again is all about figuring out where your inner light shines. The Hermit is a very wise person, and sometimes it requires some solitude, some time to really get in touch with your deeper emotions, your deeper thought processes. It will allow you, by allowing yourself and giving yourself permission to take this time out, you're going to discover something new, and that discovery is going to be what lights and shines up you. And by being able to figure out that lantern is going to be the guiding light towards the direction that you need to go. Lovely energies there. All right, Sagittarius, let's get your secondary angel message, and then we're going to get your angel number. So let's find out. This is for the first 3 months, and you've got blame, because now I know sometimes these seem to be harsh, but they actually get right to the point, and that's why I like these cards. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Yeah, you know what? You're very true to yourself. You're very honest with yourself, and you know what? Yes, accepting responsibility for your well-being is half the battle in life, because when we can accept and be accountable for our actions, be accountable for the things in our life, that we don't point fingers to other people when things don't go right in our life, it actually sets us on the right track. It puts us in a very good frame of mind to be able to adventure into something new. So that is actually a lovely, uplifting message. It's a very positive message. All right, so now we want to get your angel number, and that will be the angel number for the first 3 months. Let's see what that angel number is. Spirit, angels, guides. What would you like to share? Thank you. Yeah, spiritual awakening. I'm not shocked with all of the tower moments, with all of the reconstructing, with the healing cards, with the death card and the world card. You are going through a huge awakening here, and that's why it's time to celebrate. It says, new beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity and heading in the right direction. So look at that. You're prioritizing. It even says it right there. You got the card 7 of Cups twice, all about prioritizing. You're prioritizing, you're allowing those new beginnings to come in, and it's really bringing you a great sense of personal development. So a new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. And the hermit can very much be that dark night of the soul as well. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. This is just a time period, and it's perfect that it's happening right at the beginning of the year. So 1001, any combinations of 1001. Also keep in mind, you got 3 7s here in this reading here, right in the first month here. So first 3 months, I'm sorry. So 777 will also be a very impactful number for you as well. All right, we're going to now head into the second quarter. So April, May, June. Incoming energies for April, May, and June for the beautiful sign Sagittarius. Just for some of you, just so you know, I am also sun sign Sagittarius. I certainly feel the connections here. All right, we've got the 1. And look at that. You've got number 33, door to romance. Now, not all of us are looking for love. Some of us are in existing relationships. Some of us are not at all. We're on our own. The door to romance for some of you could be opening. For those of you that are in long-term relationships, maybe the door is opening towards some new emotional experiences with your partner. But it can be the door to love and accepting love, and love on any level. It doesn't necessarily have to be on romantic level. We'll find out more when we get more into the cards. So let's get your secondary message here from your energies. Some more energies for the beautiful sign Sagittarius. Is there more messages you'd like to share? And you got number 47, you're going the distance. You see, again, with everything in your life, you have like an end game. You know exactly where the finish line is, and nothing slows you down. You're very, very determined, and this is a great sense of determination in this card. You are following your path. The stars are aligning here. The stars are actually aligning, and you are finding out, you're figuring out what it is that it's going to take, the stamina that it's going to take for you to get to that finish line. And there is no doubt in my mind you will get there. But for some of you, you could be going the distance where the door to romance is concerned too. There could be things in your life, emotions that you are trying to develop within you. I mean, again, you're trying to figure out your emotional side, and if the door to romance has been blocked for you, this could be the opening of some new beautiful energy as well. All right, let's get your angel message. So the angel message for the next 3 months. So we're talking about April, May, and June. All right, that's the one. It says, connect to eternity within. So let yourself be held by love. So I think it's really, again, it is that emotions that we hold so tightly inside. Some of us can express it easily, and others of us are very guarded. And I think this connectivity to eternity within is really a message to let you know that it's okay to be loved, and it's okay to show that vulnerable side. So again, that could be why the door to romance is opening, because maybe you're ready to let your guard down a little bit. Maybe you're ready to go the distance with loving relationships in your life. And again, those loving relationships can be friendships, they can be family relationships, how you feel, how you feel about special people in your life. Again, it doesn't always have to be romance. All right, let's get a little bit more so we have a better understanding. So I'm going to take these cards separately, and we're going to get your tarot cards. So let's find out with the door to romance. What exactly do you mean with the door to romance for Sagittarius? I think some of you have really been hurt. Let's see. We've got the Three of Swords here that's come up, and I think you're ready to heal from it. I think that you have been guarded. Yeah. Okay. So for the door to romance, I think for some of you, and this is a strong message coming through, and it's not going to be for everybody. I think in the past, and I think this is why you got the Judgment card to start your reading in there, is because you are doing a compassionate review of your past about the things in your life that have hurt you. And hurt doesn't always have to be love relationships. They can be relationships on any level. It can even be work related. But something for sure, you have kept the door to romance closed for a very long time because you have been protecting yourself, because you are afraid that somebody isn't going to love you the same way. This is why the angels want to let you know, let yourself be held by love. Don't continue to block yourself or guard yourself from love. Past hurts, and feelings of maybe somebody has deceived you in some way, or a situation deceived you, whether again in love or in business, or a joint love and business. You can't continue to keep that door to romance closed. There is a heart in the middle of this bird cage, and it has a key. And I think that you need to find that key so that you can unlock that. It's going to take a lot of healing, and it's going to require you to go the distance so that you can heal from this, because it's time for you to move on. For those of you that, have been seeking love, I think that love has an opportunity to really shine through for you here. But there are things that you are going to have to do, internally, you're going to have to do to really open that door back up. Let's find out with Go the Distance. Let's find out. We've got a few messages here. We'll see if there's anything else for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, and you know what? Beautiful energies here. So you're going the distance. The Three of Wands is, it could be relocation, really. You could be looking at opportunities from a distance and thinking sometimes, you can see in the far distance that your ships are starting to come in. But you feel like you don't know if they're close enough. With the Three of Wands, there are so many opportunities at your, really at your feet. And because you do go the distance, because you have that great sense of determination about you, there's no, when you set goals, those goals will eventually, really, they will level up. It's going to happen for you. The Four of Wands can be a marriage card. Again, you could be looking at opening the door to romance, but right now what you want to do is go the distance by healing the energies from past hurts. And by being able to heal that energy, you will be able to open yourself up to commitment. I think you're committing yourself to something long-term here, and I think that you are looking, almost standing on the edge of a cliff here with that Three of Wands, and you're seeing all of the opportunities and possibilities that are available to you. And I think that some of you could be even looking at going the distance of even traveling somewhere or moving somewhere, relocating, making a whole new change. Changing your life from so many different levels, especially with the World card too. And again, and that regeneration, it's like you're ready to bring everything right down to the bottom. And that Tower card, you're bringing everything down to the base, and you are rebuilding a stronger foundation. And you are including all of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams in this rebuilding phase. And this Four of Wands is definitely, for me, I take it as the gateway to love, to happiness coming in for you. So a time to celebrate. Yes, this is going to be a time to celebrate. It's time to go the distance. It's time to finally clear up the things in your life that have caused you sadness. It's time for you to start opening up and realizing that it is time for you to connect with love. Let's get some clarifiers for the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords for you, Sagittarius. Let's find out. See, anything you'd like to share with Sagittarius for those two cards? And you got the High Priestess, Pisces energy. The High Priestess, she knows that she has limitless opportunities as well. She's almost like an infinity as well. She also is extremely intuitive, and she is enlightened. And I think, again, you are going through a major spiritual awakening here. And I think this is why it could be dredging up some of those feelings from the past, of past hurts. It's what is going to help you put closure to everything, because we can't just erase and we can't just erase things and put them on the burner and hope that they just go away. For you, because you are deeper connected, you need to really figure it all out. And, again, you're very philosophical, and, it's very important for you to have a better and deeper understanding as to why those things happened. How do I bring closure to it? And now I'm putting closure. I'm no longer going to deal with this. I'm done with it. And now I'm moving on to the next. And I think intuitively, you know exactly what it is you need to do. Your spiritual guidance and your wisdom within you, your deeper understanding and your deeper knowing is what guides you in the right direction. So let's find out with the Four of Wands and the Three of Wands. You're setting the bar high here, and it's really going to pay off for you. You're going the distance with the Eight of Pentacles. Beautiful. You're putting all the hard work in. See, you're going the distance to open up the door to romance, to clear out any old energy that no longer serves its purpose. Intuitively, you are having a spiritual awakening, and you are the one that's putting in all the hard work. And because of that, putting in all that hard work, you are going to reach the finish line, and you're going to reach it with a great sense of celebration. That Four of Wands is like the 1111. The gateways to abundance are opening up for you emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally, in all levels for you. And it is, again, all of that hard work that you're putting in to really wanting to reach that finish line. All right, Sagittarius, let's get your next angel message. Let's find out what the angels would like to share with you. And it says freedom. Well, this just explains you in a nutshell, right? I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. You're setting yourself free. You're setting yourself free, opening the door to romance, because you are putting closure to the things that have hurt you in the past. And intuitively and spiritually, this is something that you have wanted to, I think, to do for a while. But now you feel this great sense of freedom to be able to possess the power to free yourself and create your own happiness. You are creating your own happiness because you're going the distance. You're exploring all of the potential and opportunities that you have for expansion, because you have, those threes are about creativity, growth, and groups, right? It's about working in teamwork. It's about, not having to do everything on your own. And that Four of Wands is that gateway opening for you. And I think a lot of it has to do with hard work. So you are willing to put in the time. You're willing to put in the hard work, and you will go the distance, and your determination will win the day. All right, let's get your angel message here. And they wanted this one here, personal power. Wow, beautiful. So spiritual awakenings, and then we've got personal power here, 8888. Material and spiritual abundance, so much abundance around your spirituality. It's about wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, and epic romance. Look at that. It's kind of like everything kind of rolling into one. You're going the distance in so many different aspects of your life. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending you the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. This is probably one of the nicest cards, one of the most prosperous cards in all of that, and all of the angel deck that I use. So this first half of the year is going to be about claiming your personal power. It's about your spiritual abundance, but it's also about your views on romance, opening the door to romance, understanding what love and what level of love is important for you. And it's bringing everything balanced together. You have all the resources you need, and you're feeling a great sense of freedom because you know what you need to do, right? Personal power. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. You are really going to figure it all out. By the second half of the year, by June, I think that you are really going to have a better grasp on what you truly want to take out of 2025. All right, so now we're going to get your energies for the third quarter. So now we are into July, August, and September. Let's find out what those energies are for you. Spirit angels, guides for the beautiful sign Sagittarius. All right. And then let's get the secondary card. That way we have a better understanding of the energies that are coming in for you. We've got one there. Is there anything else? It's just the one there. Wow. Oh my goodness. Like, honestly, I do believe that this is going to be a very financially prosperous year for you. I think that you have been building and building and building your empire slowly but surely. You've been changing your path here and there to figure it out. And now I think it's all starting to come together. Number 46, of course, 46 is the number 10 in numerology, the thinking man, no gender with any of these cards. This is very much air energy, so it is our communications, it's our thought process, it's the knowledge that we want to attain, it's the information that's important, because when we get the information, we know exactly what to do with it because we have clarity. You are holding this beautiful crystal and you're looking into this. It's like, and you've got this feather in your cap. So it's almost as like this is exactly the piece of the puzzle that you've been looking for. It's the clarity that you've been waiting for. It's the end of the cycle. Your feather is in your cap because you're ready to move forward. What are you moving forward towards? Your milk and honey, the rainbow, the pot of gold. It's the wealth, the abundance. Wealth doesn't always have to be money. It can be feeling the abundance where relationships, romance, love, friendships, family relationships. It can also be your job, your career, your spiritual path. This is the rainbow that shows you all the good that is coming in for you. All right. Let's get your angel message. Let's find out what the angel message is as we move through the third quarter. So we are talking about July, August, and September now. Okay, they have 3 here. I'm going to take them. I know it's a lot. Okay, so let's start with this one, number 43. It says, you do not have to go it alone. All right, there's people around. There's support systems around. Reach out for support in this time. This could be a good time to reach out for support. Sometimes, so July, August, and September, you could find yourself being surrounded by more supportive energy as well. Number 31, it says, seek guidance in this, and it is a time for a different perspective. And I think that's because you're receiving the clarity that you are looking for. And then you got number 25, listen. Your inner child has something to say. Wow. Strong message coming through here. So you have to really tap in to the messages that are coming through. Give yourself and allow yourself permission to take some time out for yourself and really delve into sort of your deeper psyche. It's going to help you figure out what your inner child has to communicate with you. But you must listen carefully because there will be some really important messages that are coming to you. And they're coming to you because they are going to help you see that different perspective. And that different perspective is what brings and leads you to your milk and honey, which is your great sense of abundance. All right, let's get the tarot cards. Let's find out what's happening here. So with the thinking man, again, no gender, let's find out. Finding clarity. We all want to find clarity. That's what we're all looking for. This sounds like it's going to be quite an amazing year for you. A lot of emotional breakthroughs, a lot of personal power. All right, the thinking man. You got 2 8s here. So I'm seeing 8s. I'm seeing a lot of 8s in your reading. So 8, you see you have 8, 8, 8, 8. You've got another 8. You've got 8s here. This is a number that seems to be coming up quite frequently. So keep that in mind as we move through the rest of the year. The Eight of Cups is you ready to let go of whatever that emotional drama has been in your life, whatever the things that have been holding you back from relationships, from taking that leap of faith, from moving in a new direction, changing jobs, moving house, traveling the world, whatever it is. There's been something emotionally that's been blocking you. And now you are ready to say goodbye to that, and you are ready to walk through a new door. And even though when you look through that door, it's extremely dark, you don't know where it's going to lead you, but you feel empowered with that red cloak. You are empowered to take this journey. This is the path that's going to set you free. It's what's going to bring you that happiness. I think that a lot of the reason why you have not allowed your emotional side to really show or open up is because, you know, you've been protecting yourself. And I think the Eight of Swords can feel a little bit like you've been entrapped, where your hands have been tied. There's been swords kind of circulating around you. You feel blindfolded where you're not seeing the clarity. You're finally seeing the clarity here. And the clarity is what is helping you release yourself from what your mind keeps telling you, because our mind can play tricks on us. Our mind can certainly bring us, sometimes it can put us in a negative energy, and we have to figure out how do we release that, because again, it's just our thought processes, but the clarity is what's going to open that up for you. It's also going to help you with any emotional blockages as well. So this is a really a nice personal accomplishment that's coming into play here for you during the course of this third quarter. Remember, you need to listen to your inner child because they have something to say. They don't want you to keep thinking that you're a victim, or that you keep being so hard on yourself. You're so hard on yourself. You need to listen to what that inner child has to say, because it's something very important. And it's important for you to know that you are not alone. Now, this is all leading you to your milk and honey. So let's find out with the milk and honey here. Spirit, angels, guides. Wow. There's conflicts. Yes, you know, there's something that's been standing in the way. Wow, but you know what? What an amazing card to end with here. So yes, there has been conflicts along the way, and I think those conflicts might be something that you yourself have, you're hard on yourself. So again, you know, you have high expectations, and when something doesn't go exactly the way you were expecting it to go, I think you are very hard on yourself, and that breaks you a little bit of emotionally as well. But you know what? You're figuring out how to release yourself from this, because remember, rainbows come after any storm. So any conflicts, those conflicts during the course of this 3 months is going to resolve itself. You have felt like you've been at a little bit of an indecision, and I think that that's because, you know, you have been wearing a bit of a blindfold for a while. You don't want to be blocked by the truth anymore, and that's why that thinking man with that crystal and holding that clarity is ready to see things for face value. It's going to help you to make a decision so you don't feel like you're at an impasse. You've got multiple opportunities here, and in fact, you've got even more than that. You have a third opportunity, because when that blindfold is released, when you take that off, when you feel the sense of security and strength to be able to take that blindfold off, you're going to see that there are even other opportunities available to you, and all of them are leading you to that milk and honey. All of your manifestations. So the Magician, you are a very powerful source. You have a gift with your spirituality, and you really need to embrace that. The Magician is as above, so below. You're able to bring heaven to earth. Look at all the red cloaks that you're wearing here. It means that you have this great sense of personal power. And as long as you're using that power for your highest good, you can set your intentions and your manifestations, and I believe that you can really bring this to fruition. So a very powerful time for you is going to be in this July, August, and September. The Magician, again, is a creator. He's a visionary, and that's who you are. You're envisioning what your milk and honey is, and whatever conflicts there are, whatever decisions need to be made, and you feel you might be at a blockage, you are going to go the distance, and you're going to put in the hard work. You're going to manifest the things that you want, and it's all going to come into play for you. You're setting yourself free. Remember, you want to create your own happiness. You're ready to create your own happiness. You're ready to release whatever has been conflicting. So let's get your additional angel message here. Spirit, angels, guides. Adversity says, I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. And everything here, and it's so interesting that this one would come up. Because, you know, you have challenges, right? We have all these challenges. We have the challenge of having to figure out how to walk through a new door and leave something behind that has been emotionally hard and challenging for us. Though our thought processes towards what we do, how we think, the expectations that we set, sometimes can bring us down. They make us feel trapped. We feel as if there's a control over us and that we can't move freely. Conflicts around, you know, how we think about things and how we take in communication from other people. Sometimes we're hard on ourselves because if somebody makes a comment, you know, and it's not something that's in line with what we envision, we find that to be conflicting, and it puts us in a place where we feel like we're at an impasse where we can't make decisions, even though there are more and more opportunities available. It's feeling that sense of security and that sense of personal freedom to be able to take the blindfolds off and to reduce all of this conflict is by saying, I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. And that if you're taking all of this as lessons, it puts you in a very powerful position, because now you're able to manifest the things you truly want with clarity, with a clear mind. Thoughts become things. We can't have our mind boggled with negativity. We have to keep it open. We have to connect to the divine source so that we can really get our messages across. And this actually was a perfect card from your angels to show you that it doesn't matter what challenges surround you. You take them as learning lessons. All right. Let's get your angel number. Let's find out. I want you to keep in mind definitely the number 8. 8s are very, very important numbers. And 8s are all about mastery, action, and accomplishment. So it's nice to see that those 8s are about accomplishing some goals. 9, oh my goodness. And then you get 9, 9, 9, 9. Lessons learned. We just talked about that. So accumulation, results, benefits, reflection, and completion. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you. All of those challenges you have learned from them. They are setting you free. They're bringing you closer towards your happiness. You are claiming your personal power. You are opening your spiritual awareness. You're embracing it, and you are really learning so much from all of these lessons. And now the reward goes to you. Fantastic. All right, let's get your fourth quarter as we close out 2025, the last 3 months. So we are in October, November, December. Of course, this will be birthday times for you. See, you are leading towards a lot of accomplishments here. Before I read that, let's get the secondary energy card for Sagittarius here. Let's find out what that card is. Spirit, angels, guides. What would you like to share? Thank you. Oh, yes. You are very blessed. And you are really going to feel those blessings as we move closer towards the end of the year. Number 42, the woman holding a coin. Now, this is very much earth energy. She is very grounded. She is very independent. She has an inner knowing herself because she is very pragmatic. She is, again, there's no gender with any of these cards. Just keep that in mind. Her energy is all about what resources she needs to produce a very successful life for herself, and she is doing it. She knows what she needs to do. She follows guidelines. She goes kind of by the book a little bit. Now, you being an adventurer, you're going to veer off a little bit, and that's okay because you learn from all of that action that you take. But there is a side to you right now that has very much earthbound energy, and it's keeping you grounded because you have some goals you really want to set for long-term financial planning. And this woman holding a coin, she reaches those goals. You are going to reach your financial independence. You will figure out how you're going to do that during the course of this year because you have got so many completions happening this year. This is the year of completions for you. And this is where all the blessings are going to really shine through for you. Number 22, feeling very blessed, appreciative with the people that are around you. I think you're surrounding yourself with people that are more like-minded, people that have that same spiritual path as you as well, because that's very important. But you're seeing all the blessings. It's like you're seeing the miracles are happening. Things are unfolding. Things that you have been manifesting for a very long time are actually starting to unfold for you. They're starting to align for you. And you are seeing these wonderful blessings. Again, it's blessings with your emotions as well. How you are expressing yourself from an emotional level, allowing more of that love to come through as well. All right, let's get your angel message. Find out what that is. We'll get the angel message for the beautiful sign Sagittarius as we move through the last quarter of the year, 2025. What is that message that you would like to share? One card, please. Spirit, angels, guides. There we go. They wanted one of them to come out. There we go. And it says number 19. So we've talked just about how this is going to be a year of completions for you, but how interesting is this? Number 19. It is never truly the end. You can complete all these things in your life, but it never truly is the end because it's the beginning of something new. Beloved, in this, everything will be okay. Just know that everything is turning out for you. So many blessings. So many blessings around you. All right, let's get your tarot cards now. Let's find out the messages behind these energies. We're starting with the woman holding a coin. Time for some rest. Keep your health in check. Keep your mind in check. Oh yeah, there's lots of victories. I think you're going to be able to feel at rest by the end of the year because you are completing so many different things in your life. You're opening up the door to romance. Meaning, for some of you, it is opening up your heart to thinking about love in a whole new way. You're changing your perspective on things. You're allowing yourself to feel things that you may have not felt before. You know, and you're not having to go at everything alone. You're discovering something that your inner child is trying to say to you. So there's messages that are coming continuously. They're helping you to set you free. They're helping you to learn new lessons. And they're really helping you to also ground your energies so that you can prepare for a very abundant future coming in. So the Four of Swords is allowing that time for rest. It is recuperation. It's really, you know, again, building up your inner resources strong because you know what? You're going to be ready for your next adventure, but we have to take a breather. We have to take a little time out. We need to get the rest. We need to recuperate. And this really is a beautiful card to come up for you towards the end of the year because with all of these tasks and things that you are fulfilling, you're going to be in need of some rest. This is a victory for you. So the Six of Wands is very much a victory and the reward goes to you. Remember that. That lessons learned, that last key line, it says you've made it and the reward goes to you. And this is the Six of Wands. You are claiming something here. You're claiming your personal power. You're claiming accomplishments. Here there's strong accomplishments here and you know there's people around you that are cheering you on because they see what you've gone through. They see the transformations that have been taking place right from the beginning of the year. They're looking and they're going, oh my gosh, wow, Sagittarius has gone through so many things this year, but wow, they really made it. And look, they're on top of the world. Things are really aligning perfectly in a perfect sense. Nothing's perfect. In a perfect sense for you. And what has come to an end is just the beginning of something new. Let's find out with the blessed. How can you not feel blessed, right? Oh my goodness, you're blessed because there really is, yeah, there's multiple messages and movement happening around you with the Eight of Wands. Look at that. Now I want to say something because I was saying eights are a very important number for you, and then you got the 999. The last two cards here are 8 and 9. So these are very, very important key numbers for you. Now, 9s are about fruition, attainment, and fulfillment. That Nine of Pentacles is you attaining your goals. And that is you, again, the Nine of Pentacles, she's very independent. She's also very unique. And she is full of abundance. It's because she has a sense of knowledge about her that draws people in. So opportunities are going to come your way, and these opportunities are going to set you up for long-term benefits, long-term prosperity. A lot of milk and honey is coming your way, but it's because you have put in the hard work. It hasn't come easily. It's not like, it's not, you've been manifesting this, but you manifest it by putting in the hard work, and now you're starting to reap the benefits of it. This is why you're feeling these great blessings. Multiple messages will be coming through the Eight of Wands, and you are going to be moving. There's going to be a lot of movement happening here as well in the last 3 months. This is definitely Sagittarius energy, the Eight of Wands, ready for the next adventure, knowing that everything is going to be okay, and really, really thriving on all of this information that's coming into you, because again, these messages are where helping you progress forward. Progressing forward towards more financial gain, a lot more. By the end of the year, I think you're going to really feel financially sound, especially if some of you have been having some trouble with jobs, or you found challenges around that. You're really going to feel that that's building for you. All right, let's get your clarifiers. So, Four of Swords, Six of Wands. Let's find out. Four of Swords and Six of Wands. What is happening for the beautiful sign Sagittarius? You've got 2 cards there. So we got the Princess of Pentacles. So those are just the messages that are coming. I believe that it's messages that are coming for you, to you. For some of you, it could be that you're ready to gain more knowledge in a certain area of your life that makes your skills even more unique than others. It's going to really put a demand on people wanting you because of these new skills that you may be acquiring. The Princess of Pentacles is a message of some sort that really is about a job. It's about work. It's about the things that you've been working towards and building great long-term success. So again, I believe that there is a message that's definitely coming, and this is why you're feeling this great sense of accomplishment. And you got the Magician again. So look at that. So it's the things that you've been manifesting for yourself. So again, really practicing your manifestations, putting out your intentions, making sure that your thoughts are positive, because the thoughts do become things. This is a very magical year for you, and you are going to see that what you have been envisioning and creating for yourself is actually starting to align, and that the possibilities for you are endless, because there is never truly the end. There's always new beginnings circulating for you, because there are endless possibilities for you. All right, let's see the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Let's get that card, find out what Spirit Angels and Guides would like to share. We've got 2. Oh, you got the Eight of Wands again. Okay, so I really, there's going to be a huge amount of movement. Look at all these 8s again. All right, the movement. I can't stress it more. I think you're going to see a lot of fast-paced action happening in the last 3 months of the year. And this is, I want you to be open to receive the messages that are coming in, because these are going to be messages that really help you embark on something that's going to bring you a lot of blessings, a lot of material wealth, and a lot of, it could even be more job offers, leveling up, powerful positions, but all of this has to align what your heart really truly wants. And I believe that that's what's going to happen. You are going to be faced with so many opportunities. Again, endless possibilities are opening up for you. And then you got the beautiful Star card again. So a lot of healing here, wishing upon a star, to have the Magician, the Star, the Blessed, to have all of those cards aligning in your last 3 months just shows that your emotions are starting to flow effortlessly. You are feeling the love. You are feeling the blessings. You are feeling this protection around you. And the Star card being Aquarius energy, there are things transforming in your life that are really opening up a lot of the wishes that you have been wanting for yourself. Wishes can become real, especially when you're willing to put in the hard work. And now that's starting to shine for you. You will find in that last 3 months, you will find that huge star that just lights up the whole sky, and it's almost like it's going to have your name on it. And it's going to say, you know what? This is what you deserve because you have worked so hard. 2024 was a very challenging year, but 2025 is really starting to shine for you. All right, let's get your last angel message, spirit angels guides. And you got health. Always keeping your health in check is so important, especially when everything starts to align for you. You want to be at your healthiest state. It says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Taking care of your health, so important. Your mind needs to be free and it needs to be clear. You know, you want to be able to communicate. So your health, you want to make sure that you are healthy, that you're getting the right sleep, that you are eating a well-balanced meal, getting the exercise that you need so that your soul can feel its nourishment as well. So very important messages from your spiritual spiritual ancestors and guidances and angels, and beautiful messages there. All right, let's get your final angel message. Let's find out what's happening here for you, Sagittarius, as we close out 2025. What is the message? And it's 1515. It's the big break. All of this prepares you for your big break. It's innovation, focus, creation, progress. Well, forward movement. We said 8 of Wands is all that forward movement. Skills and goals. An opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun when performing your tasks. The most tremendous success comes from the passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. You've got so many rewards coming this year, especially in the last half, because the first 6 months of the year is all about your spiritual awakenings and claiming your personal power. And then once you've done that, you understand the lessons that have been learned, and now your big break is coming. Oh, very powerful reading. And that will be it, I guess. You know what? I was thinking, you know what? For some reason, I'm sorry, Sagittarius, I just have to do a couple of angel messages. It's like they said, you know what? This can't be the end. See, it's never truly the end. All right, we're going to do a couple of angel messages. I want 2 because I think that that's what it was saying to me. Give me two messages. Oh, they want 3. All right. Yeah, very important. So see the 10 of Michael. These are just some specific messages just for you, Sagittarius. It says a situation has ended and you're finally free. You are feeling a great sense of freedom for 2025. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. You have learned those lessons. Time to put the past behind. They want to reiterate that to you. They also want you to have the Ace of Michael. So a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Ace of Michael is the Ace of Swords. It is the Ace of Victory. So victory is there for you. All of this opens up number 20, new beginnings. Number 20, Archangel Jeremiah, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. All of these cards reiterate what your messages have been for this reading. Thank you so much for taking the time out to watch this and share this time with me today, Sagittarius. I hope that this is insightful. I hope that you find it helpful. Please let me know in the comments. I hope that you refer back to this reading throughout the year. Thank you again for all your love and support. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. And until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.